Welcome to Ultimate Autographs. If you were looking for the internet's most exciting and interactive live break room, then you have come to the right place. We are opening live break mystery boxes featuring the biggest names from across the sports world every single day. If you're new to breaking with us, we can help break it down and make it as easy to understand as possible. First, head over to the live break page and look for a series that suits your interests. Most of our series will have 8 spots, which represent the 8 NFL divisions, but other sports breaks or mixers may vary. If you purchase one spot, that means you have a 1 in 8 chance to win that item at an extremely discounted rate. Next, click Add to Cart to purchase your live break spot. Once you've completed your checkout, tune into the next available live breaks broadcast on Facebook, Twitch, or YouTube at noon, 3, or 6 p.m. Central Time any day of the week. As you watch, you will see your name appear on the screen when your specific break begins. Your name will go into the randomizer and will be randomized a roll number. Once randomization is over, the list of names of people that bought into that live break will be matched up with a specific division. If the item that is pulled from the mystery box matches your division, congratulations, you just won an incredible piece of signed memorabilia. Want to guarantee yourself an item as opposed to testing your luck? Some of the series that you see on the live break page can be purchased under the mystery box tab of our website. Those boxes could either be shipped directly to your door or open live on the air before being sent to you. While you are there, make sure to sign up for our Signature Points Club. This exclusive club earns you points toward specific discounts, signed items, or exclusive events each and every time you buy at ultimateautographs.com. The moment you have been waiting for has come. Let's break some signed memorabilia.
What is up, everybody? Welcome to the Ultimate Autographs live break room. I am your host, Dominic Pellegrini, alongside my producer, Nick Johnson. What's up, Nick? First time we're doing a show together, actually.
Yeah.
Should be fun. It is 12 o'clock p.m. Central Time here in the UA Live break room. It is a game day, Sunday. We are excited to watch some football. Excited to see some breaks here in the break room. Hopefully everyone's team is a winner today. I mean, of course, that's not going to be the case, Nick, but hey.
Yeah, mathematically impossible. That's okay.
If your team's not a winner today, well, you know what you do? You come in the break room and you become a winner today. The break room is absolutely loaded with great helmets. How about a Joe Burrow in the college, guys? Speed Flex ripped. LSU, Cincinnati Bengals. I love that Bryce Young in the college today. Can Bryce Young do the impossible? Well, not the impossible. The Bills did it last week, but if you look at the odds books right now, the Panthers, big-time underdogs against the Kansas City Chiefs.
Oh, yeah.
Hey, the game's played on the football field. Anything can happen. You never know. Patrick Mahomes.
The hungriest dog can always get the better of you.
Hey, only one of those teams on a winning streak.
That's true.
Panthers, 2 straight wins. But, guys, let's have some fun. It's looking like, let's see the break room rundown right now. Our closest break is 5 spots to go in that practice squad single, $49 a spot. And that practice squad, Brian Urlacher Speedflex. I know you like that, Nick. We have a Jerome Bettis Speedflex and a dual sign, Eric Dickerson and Marshall Falk. And the best part about the practice squad, ladies and gentlemen, you could get each of those Speedflexes for $49. Get your spot, 5 spots to go. That's going to happen during this show. Jerseys, 5 spots to go as well. Custom jerseys, Bob Greasy, Michael Irvin, Sauce Gardner, Fletcher Cox, Chad Johnson still out there. $27 a spot, guys, in the custom jersey. Hall of Famers, Bob Greasy, Michael Irvin. $27, guys. You can't beat it. Let's roll some dice, see what the dice roll is for today, and I'll do a top-to-bottom rundown since we're a little open to start the show to see the great things that we have here in the break room. So we want to get 6 or higher. Hey, Nick, sometimes I struggle with these dice rolls. It's like real life. You know, when I'm rolling dice, I can't pick a winner. Sometimes it takes me a while to get a 6 or higher here.
Oh, yeah.
Let's see. Determine the day, what type of day it is. 6 on the dot.
6
on
on the
1.
nose.
There you go.
That works.
Let's go to the casino right now.
Bang.
So we'll do 6 right here. Let's see what our chase is for our 12 o'clock show. We have the practice squad, the jerseys, custom jerseys, minis, college, diamonds, licensed jerseys, and the vault. Let's see what the chase is. And we'll see who's going to get some money back here. And it is going to be it's a good series right here. The vault, ladies and gentlemen. 19 boxes left, 7 headliners, 4 vault keys as well. The big vault keys, $300, $200, and the headliners left. How about the man who dethroned the Kansas City Chiefs from the undefeated season, Josh Allen, one of the best runs of the season last week on 4th down. The triple sign Washington, the Super Bowl winning quarterbacks, Joe Theismann, Doug Williams, and Mark Rippon. We have Saquon Barkley, who's having an offensive player of the year type season. Brett Favre, top 10. Favre. We have the triple sign Falcons, the offensive weapons on the Falcons, Bijan Robinson, Drake London, and Kyle Pitts. If you're Kirk Cousins, you want to get that helmet. How about it? And this is why you get in the vault double. You can win that Falcon Speed Flex and pair it up with a Rob Gronkowski Tampa Bay Buccaneers Speed Flex, guys. So for every vault that we close out, we put all those names in the randomizer. And at the end of the show, the top name after the dice roll, which is 6 for this show, will take you to the wheel out of 100. And whatever that wheel lands on, that's how much UA gift card money you get sent to your email right there on the spot. Let's refresh this page. We'll do a quick top to bottom rundown to show you the great items that we have here in the break room today. Here is the Diamond Series, guys. It's the best bang for your buck here in the break room. Authentics or better. When you're like, Dom, better. What's that? Well, how about Speed Flexes? We have a Von Miller, Super Bowl 50 MVP, future Hall of Famer. The two-tone chrome, the blue and the orange, a must-have for any Bronco fan or anyone looking for the personal collection. You know, a lot of people, Nick, they like to have one of each team.
Yeah.
Well, how about that two-tone chrome Von Miller, Super Bowl MVP for the Denver Broncos, a future Hall of Famer. The great pass rusher. Had a sack last week against Kansas City, now on the Buffalo Bills. Headliners available in the Diamonds, TJ Watt, Steve Young, Jared Goff, the Von Miller Speed Flex, Troy Polamalu, Justin Jefferson Speed Flex, Saquon Barkley, and the Marshall Faulk Speed Flex. Guys, absolutely loaded right now. Secondary headliners, Hines Ward, Eddie George, and my man Sterling Sharp. Should be a Hall of Famer. Best part about the Diamonds, authentics are better, but all the names are great as well. Even the names in the and more section. No scrubs, no Tim Boyles, no Jimmy Clausens. Awesome. What is left in the special teams diamond box? There you go. Just read it off right there. TJ Watt, Steve Young, Jared Goff, Von Miller, Troy Polamalu, Justin Jefferson, Saquon Barkley, Marshall Faulk, Hines Ward, Eddie George, Sterling Sharp. We have 25 boxes left. That diamond still. Transfer portal. This is my favorite helmet in the room, Nick. Joe Burrow with the inscription. I'll try to pause at the right time. 2020 first pick. See if you guys can check that out. You got the Bengals, you got LSU. Joe Burrow, one of the best college football quarterbacks of all time. Just that one season he had. Unbelievable. The LSU team absolutely loaded. Guys like Justin Jefferson, who's in the Diamonds. So, awesome lid. Joe Burrow. The Bengals 4-7. Not his fault. 27 touchdown passes, only 4 interceptions. Joe Burrow's having an MVP type year. The only problem is the Bengals defense is terrible.
Aren't they like 1-4 this year after they score 30 points or more? Something weird.
Awful. The only problem that Joe Burrow has, he doesn't play a defensive back.
Yeah,
That's his only issue.
Daniel Jones does now.
Yeah. Bryce Young. How about a Chrome Alabama Speed Flex? Bryce Young, 2 straight wins. The first overall pick in the draft 2 years ago with the Roll Tide inscription. I like the Panthers. You got the Panthers ripped. You got the Alabama. That's awesome. Bryce Young, man, 2 straight wins. If there's one thing we learned this year in the NFL, don't give up on these guys. Baker Mayfield, Sam Darnold, Geno Smith. Hey, if they try to write you off, just don't write back.
I mean that there you go. That one's always good. But that sand and the time, there's a lot left in there. So don't be deceived by that.
Dang right.
You always have a resurgence like we see with Sam Darnold and Geno Smith. So
true that. How about TCU LaDainian Thompson? I love the TCU helmets.
Oh, yeah.
Got the Horned Frog on there. One of the best running backs of all time, LaDainian Tomlinson. Nick, how old are you? If you don't mind me asking.
How old?
Yeah.
I'm 26.
26. Oh, I'm 30. So maybe a little age gap. When I was probably 13 years old, teenager, 12 years old, you weren't cool until you had a LaDainian Tomlinson jersey.
Sounds about right.
The powder blue Charger jersey.
Yeah, sounds about right.
Awesome hit right there. It's my birthday. Thinking about getting a box. Probably just going to keep buying till I lose. Well, happy birthday. Hey, if you want to get yourself a guaranteed win, you can always get in our mystery box. We have the minis up, the custom jerseys, Rap Helmet Series, and the headliner package. This is a guaranteed win. You don't know who you're going to win, but at least you know you're going home with something. So if you want to get yourself something for your birthday, there it is. But if you always want to take your chances in the break's still here. Maybe you have that birthday luck. We've seen it before.
Yeah.
Here in the break room, the
Always
birthday
exciting.
luck.
Yeah.
So the headliners in the college, Josh Allen on the Wyoming Speedflex, Ray Lewis on the U. We have Lawrence Taylor. I love the North Carolina helmets. Tony Dorsett on a Heisman Speedflex. Those are awesome. Joe Burrow Speedflex. Jalen Milroe. Sorry, tough day for Bama fans yesterday. Not the best day, but Jalen Milroe certainly will be a first or second round pick in the NFL draft next year
Yeah.
for sure. We have Brian Dawkins on the Clemson Weapon X, the Ohio State Heisman triple. This is awesome. Archie Griffin, Eddie George, and Troy Smith. O.J. Simpson, Nick's favorite player. Baker Mayfield, Bryce Young, Speedflex, and LaDainian Tomlinson. Secondary headliners, Kenneth Walker, Greg Olson, Khalil Shakir, Warren Moon, Brian Thomas Jr., and
Was crazy. I'm not gonna let you get slide by with that one.
you're a big USC fan.
True.
You
yeah,
like
true.
your 2,000-yard rushers and Heisman winners. We have the
I can
Gunslingers.
appreciate some good acting too. I'm not gonna lie.
Naked Gun,
Yeah.
you know, there you go.
Yeah.
Gunslingers Vault Series, guys. It is the chase. You can win yourself a full-size helmet and up to $100 at the end of the show. And the great thing about this, Nick, the Vault, that you can win up to $100 at the end of the show, and then even win a Vault key, $300. So you can win yourself a full-size helmet and possibly $400 of UA gift card
Yeah.
money that you could spend practice squad, diamonds, college, licensed jerseys, however you want on the Break Page Show. Win yourself a full-size helmet and some money back in this Vault Series, guys.
Anytime anytime there's a vault key in there, it's like we're just there's money just sitting in these boxes ready to be handed out.
It's like an extra headliner, right?
Yeah,
Especially
yeah, a
like
little bit.
$300,
Yeah,
right? Someone's like,
especially.
hey, you want a $300 gift card? Yeah, sign me up. I'll take that.
Yes, please.
Rob Gronkowski on the drip. The kids say that, right? Like that.
I think so.
Nice drip, man. On the Gronk Speed Flex.
Don't spill any on me.
You told me I spilled this morning on myself.
true that.
It happens. The Gronk Speed Flex, one of the best tight ends of all time. Definitely top 3, I would say. You know, we get in that debate. Tony Gonzalez, Travis Kelce, Rob Gronkowski. Gronk, top 3. I think we all agree on, right?
I think that's fair. I think that's very fair.
Headliner still available. Josh Allen, Washington, triple signed. Saquon Barkley, Brett Favre, the triple signed Falcons, the Gronk, and the secondary headliner, KW3, Kenneth Walker III, having a great season for the Seattle Seahawks. Here's a series that I love. We still have 19 boxes left and 6 entries. You're thinking to yourself, entries to what? Entries to win Tom Brady licensed creamsicle jersey, guys. How do you win a Tom Brady? You got to get the entry spot. It only comes in the box. We have the papers right there. Nick, if you could hand me those papers really fast, right by that. This is what you're looking for in a box. You either win a license. Well, you're going to win a licensed jersey, or you're going to win a licensed jersey and an entry spot to the Tom Brady drawing. We have 6 entries still left for the Tom Brady. How to get in? You got to get in this licensed jersey, and you got to win. Headliners still left, and guys, the headliners are awesome. This is my philosophy, Nick. I don't like to spend other people's money, but I would get 2 spots in the double because I want to win twice. I want to win the Peyton Manning jersey, and if we're being honest, the Tom Brady spot, probably thinking maybe secondary headliners in the and more section, probably won't be in the photo headliners. You never know. You never know.
Yep.
So you want to make sure you win the Peyton Manning and then maybe win yourself a secondary headliner or one from the and more section. Still a great name. I mean, the and more section, I saw my guy Jaden Reed, who, you know me, I love Jaden Reed, number 1 wide receiver on the Green Bay Packers. Win yourself a Peyton Manning jersey and want that extra spot. Get you an entry spot for the Tom Brady. How about that? Peyton Manning and Tom Brady you can win all in one show.
Oh man.
Absolutely can happen. Headliners still left in the fully licensed jerseys. Brian Dawkins, Justin Herbert, Bijan Robinson, Justin Jefferson, Puka Nakua, Terry McLaurin, Steve Young, Peyton Manning, or is it Peyton Manning? Love that commercial. Kirk
I do
Cousins,
like that
Terry
one.
Bradshaw, and the secondary hits Earl Campbell, Randall Cunningham, and Drake London. If you're a Falcon fan, Bijan Robinson, Kirk Cousins, Drake London. Get in this break.
They're in there.
How
Ready
about
to roll.
that? That licensed jersey series absolutely stacked with headliners, guys. 19 boxes, 12 headliners. There you go. Onside kick practice squad, guys. $98 for a double, $49 for a single. There's my man, David Griffin. David Griffin is the OTC of the break room. He's the original tribal chief. What's up, David? I have my ones up. What's up, Familia? Practice squad. Terrell Davis mini helmet. Brian Urlacher speed flex. Dak Prescott rep. We have the Debo Samuel authentic. There's Nick's guy, O.J. Simpson. Eddie George authentic. Rondé Barber licensed jersey. Jerome Bettis speed flex. Eric Dickerson and Marshall Falk on a dual signed speed flex. Secondary headliners, Aaron Jones, Chris Olave, Devonta Adams, and Keenan Allen. Guys, practice squad, 98 for a double, 49 for a single. Nick, if I told you Brian Urlacher speed flex for $49, you'll take that, right?
Sold.
It's better than spending $1,000 for a speed flex.
Yep.
Take your chance, $49 here in the break room. I understand there's risk, but hey, you can't hit a home run if you don't swing the bat. But you
That's
could
true.
strike out.
Yeah, definitely could.
So you got to risk it to get the biscuit. It's the line in, you ever see the movie Fired Up? I think I'm the only person ever seen that movie.
I know I didn't see it. No.
It was a bad movie. But the only line I ever took, I'm like, yeah, that makes sense. You got to risk it to get the biscuit, man. It's like you got to take your shot, right?
Yeah, of course.
Got to take your shot.
Gotta take as many bites as the apples you can.
That a boy. $27 a spot for the custom jerseys, guys. Route Tree. We have Hall of Famer Bob Greasy, Hall of Famer Michael Irvin, Sauce Gardner, 2-time All-Pro Sauce Gardner. Secondary hits Fletcher Cox, the Great Eagle, and Chad Johnson. Chad Johnson taught me more Spanish than all my Spanish teachers ever did in high school. Ocho Cinco, 85.
Yeah, that's true.
That's
Yeah.
right. The mini helmets, we have a automatic double break, guys. The mini helmets, you can take home 2 mini helmets for under $50 with 1 spot. Debo Samuel, Warren Moon, Kyron Williams. There's a double right there. Debo Samuel, Kyron Williams, NFC West. There you go. Bijan Robinson, Aaron Jones, Tyreek Hill, Steve Young, Antonio Gates, Sean Alexander, and secondary headliners Tank Dell, Steve Largent, and Chad Johnson. There's Chad Johnson again.
Oh, yeah.
So the minis automatic double box break, guys, for under $50. Take home 2 mini helmets with 1 spot. Let's see if we can see some double up opportunities. Warren Moon, Steve Young, right there. We have Kyron Williams, Debo Samuel,
Kyron, Steve Young.
Sean Alexander, Warren Moon, Sean Alexander, Steve Young. So plenty of double
There's
opportunities just from the
combos
headline.
galore.
Yeah. So there we go, guys. Break page is there. We are 7 to go on the mini, 7 to go on a diamond single, 5 to go on a custom jersey. Transfer portal, 7 to go. That college share is absolutely loaded. I'm going to drop that link in the chat because this Joe Burrow Speedflex, guys, you can win for $86. This is a Speedflex well north of $1,000. Joe Burrow wins a Super Bowl. That's going to be a $2,000. Joe Burrow is popular, I'm telling you.
Oh, yeah.
You know, Patrick Mahomes is the best quarterback in football, no doubt about it. But you talk about most popular quarterback, especially with the youngsters, Joe Burrow's hit, man. You know, dyed his hair like Eminem. Kids love that. He's shocked. I don't like the guarantee because in football, there's no guarantees. I'll be shocked in 10 years, 15 years from now if Joe Burrow, we're not saying at least did not win 1 Super Bowl.
Yeah, that would be tough. That'd be tough for sure.
The Brian Urlacher is still in the practice squad, Robert. The Brian Urlacher Speedflex still in that practice squad that you can win for under $50. Brian Urlacher, salute to service. Other Speedflex is still in that practice squad. Jerome Bettis and the dual sign Eric Dickerson and Marshall Falk. How about that? 2 Hall of Famers, 2 great running backs. You have a 1,000 running back Marshall Falk in the season, 1,000 receiving yards, 1,000 rushing yards, MVP. Then Eric Dickerson, the most rushing yards in a single season all time. I don't think anyone's going to break that record. Maybe Derrick Henry, maybe Saquon, but we'll see.
I'm kind of with Steven. I think he's on the trend. He could probably just break the all-time rushing record, Derrick Henry. If he continues this trend of the numbers that he's putting up, I think he's very much on that route.
You know, honestly, I hear what you're saying. And it's like, all right, well, you know, he's already 30 years old, but he's a freak. And I mean that in a great way.
Yes.
Where he's getting better as he gets older. Usually for running backs, it's the opposite. You know, you turn 26, you're like a Leonardo DiCaprio girlfriend. You're out of here.
Yeah.
Get out. But he's getting better and better as his age goes on. So the truly great players like Derrick Henry, yeah, I think he'll just be fine. He's got a shot, but long way to go. But he definitely has a shot. We have just grabbed a diamond box. Thank you very much. So we got another diamond order down. So that's going to put us down to 7 spots in the double.
They always say aging like fine wine. Is there like an even slower way to age something? Is there another? Like that because that would be the way for Derrick Henry.
There's the Benjamin Button where you just age in reverse.
Oh, now he's going backwards? Okay,
yeah, so
that
now
could
he's
be the case
like
too.
Rookie, I guess when he's like 40, it'd be like rookie Derrick Henry. Or maybe, you ever see his high school stats?
No.
Oh my gosh, his high school stats are ridiculous. It's Joe, you know, I don't know if you met Joe, have you met Joe Aguilar?
I've seen them host. I've not met him in person.
Well, Joe's the host who I produce for him on Saturday nights, and Joe was like, you know, if you're, you know, a grown man still has more power than a high school kid. And I'm thinking like, Joe, no, because 30-year-old me's not tackling 18-year-old high school Derrick Henry.
No.
That's not happening, especially Derrick Henry, guys like Adrian Peterson, guys like LaDainian Tomlinson, who we have in the college series. Good morning, guys. Is the Von Miller and Jay Jefferson available in the Diamonds? Yes, it is. Ronnie's here. Good morning. Diamonds available. TJ Watt, Steve Young, Jared Goff, Troy Polamalu, Justin Jefferson, Saquon Barkley, and Marshall Falk with secondary headliners Hines Ward, Eddie George, and Sterling. Available. Our man Ronnie Sayre. Ronnie won that Dan Marino Speedflex in the Diamonds yesterday. That Dan Marino was absolutely sick. I love a Dan Marino helmet.
Oh yeah.
What's your favorite? This is a kind of a random loaded question.
Sure.
What is your favorite standard helmet of all time? Doesn't have to be current, but your favorite standard helmet of all time. Does not have to be current.
Man, that's tough.
Mine is the 1997-2012 Miami Dolphins helmet. You know, the Ricky Williams that he wore. The ones they wore before they switched up. I love those because just as a kid, reminds me of nostalgia. And as a kid, when you see that helmet, it's a dolphin on a helmet wearing a helmet. It's like, that's cool.
That is, yeah.
So every time I see it, I get a little nostalgic.
I did, putting the helmet on a helmet, that's even funnier too.
Especially on a dolphin.
Like that. I'm gonna have to sit on that actually. I don't know. That's a tough one.
I know it's a loaded question. It's yeah, think about it, right? Question for the chat as well. What's your favorite standard helmet of all time? Does not have to be current. Could be a throwback. I love the Kelly Green Eagles, the creamsicle, with the pirate on the Bucks. Yeah, those are awesome.
I mean, if maybe the St. Louis Rams when they get the just the plain old ram horn on the side,
like the gold, like the navy blue, the navy blue and the gold one, like the Kurt Warner days, the Marshall Faulk days. Yeah. Though I like those.
Those are nice.
Those actually, first football game I ever watched. You'll be shocked why I'm a Packer fan, but the first football game I ever watched was NFC divisional round. It was the 2001 season, but it was 2002 because it was the playoffs, so it was like January 2002. So it was Rams Packers, greatest show on turf. Rams, you know, it was the Falk coming off MVP the year before. Brett Favre, 6 interceptions that game.
Oof.
Rams killed him. They killed him. And for some reason, I became a Packer fan that day because Brett Favre, watching him play, it was like, this dude's playing like I do on a playground. He's a gunslinger. Yeah. Hey, kind of like what the vault's called.
Exactly.
Brett Favre in the vault. Win yourself a Brett Favre authentic helmet and up to $100 at the end of the show. If you tell me you want a Brett Favre authentic helmet and you might win up to $100 at the end of the show, I would say, sign me up.
Count me in.
Sign me up. Brett Favre, one of the most popular quarterbacks of all time. Definitely an icon in the sport of football. There's a show on see, I always talk about it. People are starting to think they're accusing me of being a producer for the show because I always plug it. But NFL Icons.
Okay.
The first episode, the first episode to a show, Nick, you know how it is. You got to draw the people in. It's got to be a great, especially a documentary show. It's got to be a great topic. The first topic, Brett Favre, NFL icon.
Love it.
Would you mind reviewing what's available on the college and the vault? You got it. You got it, Ronnie. Of course. No problem. Let's see. We'll start with the college. Transfer portal. We have 32 boxes left, 19 headliners. Ronnie, Josh Allen, Speedflex, Ray Lewis, Tony Dorsett, Speedflex, Joe Burrow, Speedflex, Jalen Milroe, Brian Dawkins, the Ohio State triple sign, Archie Griffin, Troy Smith, and Eddie George, O.J. Simpson, Baker Mayfield, the Bryce Young, Speedflex, and LaDainian Tomlinson. Secondary headliners, Kenneth Walker III, Greg Olson, Khalil Shakir, Warren Moon, Brian Thomas Jr., what a year he's having, by the way, Patrick Willis, still out there in the college, 32 boxes left, 19 headliners, and we'll get to that vault. The vault is 19 boxes left, 7 headliners, 4 vault keys. The 2 big ones, $300 and $200 ones, are still there. And Josh Allen, the Washington triple sign, Saquon Barkley, Brett Favre, the triple sign Falcon Speedflex, and the Gronk Speedflex still available from the photo headliners. And secondary headliner, Kenneth Walker III, and the 4 vault keys as well still remaining, A, B, D, and E. We only did C yesterday. That was $100. So we have $300, $200, $150 still remaining in the vault. So hopefully I answered your question, Mr. Sayre. The vault still loaded. Speed flexes, vault keys.
Loaded.
Loaded indeed. It is a game day today. Buccaneers already up 7-0. We already got some touchdowns today.
Yeah, we got a ton of scores. So
oh, man.
They were going really quick with a couple of touchdowns.
Let's see who scored for the Bucks. It is Sean Tucker.
Oh, that's great. Just
Syracuse.
I have Bucky Irving in my lineup, so glad to see Sean Tucker's getting all the touches.
Hey, what? This would cheer you up a little bit. He did not score a touchdown, but Bucky Irving right now, 5 points. It's a PPR?
Yeah.
Well, you got 5 points. You got 3 catches for 24 yards.
I will live with that.
Yeah, you'll live with that.
I like that.
I got you, Ronnie. Anytime, buddy. 7-0 right now. Tampa Bay over the Giants. I'll check that you guys can see this. I need Tyrone Tracy to have a nice game. Scoreless right now for the Bears and the Vikings. I took a shot. Told you I had Caleb Williams over 275. I think Caleb was good. I like what I saw from Caleb. Obviously Packer-Bear rivalry. I got to hate on Caleb Williams. I'm not going to do that because I'm a big college football fan, Nick, and I love Caleb Williams when he was at USC. So I'm not just going to switch up and not like Caleb Williams. I think he's an awesome quarterback. Yeah. I hate that he's on the Bears, because I think he's going to be awesome, but still rooting. I don't say rooting, but not rooting against Caleb Williams.
For sure.
Yeah.
And I can give you the same voucher. I dislike the Packers when they're playing the Bears, but I mean, I respect Matt LaFleur too much because he's just such a good coach. I feel so.
Yeah.
Can't hate it on too much.
Do hate the Vikings though, so I won't say
there
anything
you
nice
go.
about
Fair
that.
enough.
Commanders up 3-0 on the
Frauds.
Cowboys. There's the Chiefs. Chiefs getting down to work. Noah Gray, man, he's having a good year. 35-yard touchdown for the Chiefs. Oh, Bryce Young, hey, he's 4 for 5 with 59 yards. He's off to a nice start. Xavier Legette, big country, 34 yards. Hilarious. Xavier Legette, by the way, who's a name that you might see in the break room in the and more section. Panther fans, if you're watching. Do you see the video when they were in Germany and he was trying the food?
No.
Oh my gosh, he's funny. He's one of my favorite players in the league right now.
He's
Xavier
having
Legette.
he's having some good ones. The way I don't know if you saw the way he said allergic. I'm allergic.
Got that southern twang.
Yeah.
Yes. Big country
That's
Xavier.
how I was saying that for like 3 days straight for no reason.
He was
So I
in,
can't have that. I'm allergic. And they're like, "What? Are you written?" No, I'm sorry. I just had to say words.
he was in Germany. They gave him like the beef sticks, kind of like not the Slim Jims, but the actually like good ones, like
Yeah.
the real ones. And he was eating like, these are good. He's like, I like these. And he's like, I had your chicken wings here. And he goes, I don't know about your chicken wings. You guys do a little something different with the chicken wings, but he goes, I like these. These are good.
Yeah.
So Xavier Legette, who you might see tonight in the and more section or today, Texans already up 7-3 on the Titans. Where's my man Michael Wilcox? Big Titan fan. He's probably watching the game right now. We have a Cade Stover. Is it? Cade Stover scoring a touchdown. Noah Gray scoring a touchdown. Sean Tucker scoring a touchdown. Imagine what that 3-leg parlay would have paid out today. If I had that 3-leg parlay, Nick, in the middle of this show right now,
Not only any time,
I'm
if you
going
had
to-
them first time touchdown.
Oh my! if you had him for first time, if I had him for first time touchdown on 3-leg parlay, Nick, I'd be like, guys, I love you, but
Yeah.
I'll probably have enough money to take off for the rest of the year. So,
Wow.
see, guys, that'd be a nice little. And you know what? You'll see online later. Someone will have that parlay.
Oh yeah,
Yeah,
100%.
there'll be that parlay later on tonight, guys. But who's going to be the winner tonight here in the break room? I keep saying tonight because I'm going to be here all night. But today here in the break room, we're already halfway there for that practice squad, guys. I'll drop that link in the chat for spots to go. You could win yourself a dual-signed Eric Dickerson and Marshall Falk Speed Flex for $49. How about this? If you have a Bears fan in your life, you give him a Brian Urlacher Speed Flex, they're in your debt forever. And the best part is, Nick, you win a Brian Urlacher Speed Flex in the practice squad for $49. You don't have to, and you gift it to someone. You don't have to tell them you got it for $49.
No, you
tell
don't.
them, yeah. I mean, I love you that much that I spent like $1,500 for you on that Speed Flex.
Yeah.
And little did they know, you got it for $49.
Exactly.
And you don't got to give them anything else. Perfect, right?
You're good for probably another Christmas, honestly.
I know one of my favorite gifts I ever got from my mom years ago. It wasn't on Christmas, but I still remember top and probably my favorite gift of all time. My mom randomly got me a Brett Favre authentic helmet. I never forgot it to this day. Still have it. I have my PlayStation, and right next to my PlayStation is my Brett Favre because I want to see it. Like when I wake up in the morning, the first thing I want to see is my Brett Favre helmet. And that meant so much to me. It made my whole year. I love my mom for it. Christmas is coming up. If your child is a big Joe Burrow fan, and Joe Burrow, he's popular, how to make their Christmas a special one, get him a Joe Burrow Speed Flex in our college series. One spot, $86. Take your chance. Hey, if you don't win, that happens. You got to risk it. But if you do, cross off a couple Christmas gifts. You're like, all right, hey, $86. I can be like, tell my kid this was $2,000. I don't have to get him that video game. I don't have to get him that bike. I don't
you're
have to
good.
get him that Xbox.
You're set.
Yeah, you're set. Perfect, right? Works out. But hey, you got to get in the break to win it, guys. Holidays are around the corner. That makes for a perfect gift.
What's up, Shakam? Whoop whoop, indeed.
What's
Let's
up,
go.
John Gomez? I don't know if I can talk to John Gomez today. John Gomez, big
you said go
49er
Niners.
fan. John, you know what, though? It's John Gomez. Always bringing I can't go against John Gomez.
no.
So you know what, John? We're not going to be enemies today. I'll still be nice to John. If
have
John was
to.
a Viking fan, though, which he's not, that's why I like John. Let's say, John, I can't talk to you today, but John, we are buddies. So good luck today, John. Hopefully, it's a good game. Let's just hope it's a good game. Hopefully my team wins personally, but I'd be pretty upset, Nick. You'll see me. I'll be hosting the night show. Pretty upset if my team loses to Brandon Allen. Brandon Allen. What the heck?
Yeah.
Yikes.
That's okay.
You know who the Niners need? But too bad he's in the break room. If Brock Purdy's out, they get a guy maybe like Steve Young. But hey, Steve Young, we got him in the fully licensed jerseys, got him in the diamond. So you want a Niners quarterback, you come in the break room. You don't want to watch Brandon Allen. But if he beats the Packers tonight, I might be on
a certain watch.
I might have to call
Call your Packer friends.
my therapist and whole new bag of issues. We can stop talking about mom, all right? It's okay, Dom. If you lose, I won't. Thank you, John. No, you know, John. If the Packers lose to Brandon Allen, you can.